Ricky Running Water's football experience with Tony Rice, the quarterback of the 1988 national champion Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Of course, that's the first thing we're going to start out with today. How how does it feel being out here with your old teammates today?
With the old teammates, there'll always be young teammates because I'm a little bit older. But it's one of those things that when you reunite and you play with people at Notre Dame or whatever school you went to come together to help out his foundation or the things that he's trying to do around the community. I'm glad that he called on me. I still live in South Bend, Indiana, so I will travel all the way from South Bend down to Orlando in order to help Ricky Waters out.
Full-time homer, huh?
You're right about that.
Coming out of college, you obviously didn't end up in the NFL, but you did play a little bit of time in the CFL and the World Football League. Just your thoughts on how those leagues progressed you as a person, and how that is different than everybody else's experience.
I guess looking at it, Notre Dame really helped me out as far as what you learn on the football field, you're going to carry into the real world, and you have to participate in the classroom as well. And things worked out really well for me because of so many believers out there. I believe I can climb a wall. I'm going to make it happen. And these kids today are proving to themselves that they can come out here in this heat and make things happen because they want to get better. But it always started off somewhere. And for me to give praise and everything to everyone, Notre Dame should get it first because how I first got started at quarterback.
Absolutely. Braving this heat today is definitely something for these kids to do. As far as there's the new United Football League starting. Your experience in the CFL and the World Football League, how do you think the United Football League can help the kids coming out of college or people that haven't had a chance to make the NFL so far?
The dream could still be there. It could be a stepping stone in order for things to happen for Warren Moon. He went up to the CFL and played so many years and won so many Grey Cups. Then he comes to the Houston Oilers and Minnesota. Did a great job, and you always got to start somewhere. And hopefully that's one of those leagues that is a stepping stone for people to get to the NFL.
There's been a lot of talk of Tim Tebow maybe being, a guy that's great college quarterback, not a great NFL quarterback, maybe somebody that's taken second, third round as a precaution of him being a bust. What advice would you give Tebow, being a guy that had a lot of the same questions coming out of college?
Well, what I can give Tim is, just be what you want to be. A lot of people are going to speculate a lot of things. They're going to say that, but he's went through it all. He's done some of the things that we could never do. So why change around this guy's game plan? He's a proven winner.
Yeah.
Just keep on doing what you're doing, Tim, and things will fall in this place.
Absolutely. Got to ask a couple questions about this year's Notre Dame squad, of course. Being the quarterback there, what do you think Jimmy Clausen needs to do? Of course, he had the big performance in the bowl game, which Ricky Waters said wasn't a bowl game.
Right.
But
with Clausen, he's going to be at a point that he's older. There's no more excuses about him being a young quarterback. He's coming of age, and I think this year he will do some of the things that is needed to be done as a quarterback and to put his team in the right situation for the university. He shouldn't be really thinking about himself. He should think about the guys that he's going to control, and that is the front line, and that's his running backs, because our main objective is to make sure we put our team in the right situation. We have to call the plays. I'm not going to worry about how the center is going to block. I'm going to make sure I hand the ball to the running back, or if I'm going to step back 5 steps towards the receiver, take care of my job. And you got to trust, love, and be committed to what you're on to.
Now, of course, it's BCS or bust, basically, for Charlie Weis. And now you come from the old school Notre Dame of the Lou Holtz option. Do you think that maybe this pro-style offense is something that's a little much for Notre Dame? Do you think they need to go back to an old style, grind it out, option football, something like Nebraska's done lately?
Nebraska is one of Nebraska and Oklahoma, I would say, back in the day, the running, the option, one of the best. Now, we had our backfield at Notre Dame that no one can stop. Ricky Waters, Rocket Ismail, Anthony Johnson, Mark Green. You had
Tony Rice.
Yeah, yeah. I was just like an extension running part of the game back there. But, it's just whatever offense you use, they got to be a machine. And if it's a passing team, which Notre Dame is doing, or an option like we did back in the day, we were perfection. Everyone knew exactly what to do and just get the stuff done.
Absolutely. Well, thank you, Tony Rice, and good luck with the camp. We hope to see you out here next year.